Okay, hello folks, or like you say in English, hello folks. Yeah, right? Okay, like this. Hello folks, welcome to the new strategy game in the real Android. Sorry, I'm English. My English is bad. I'm German rooted, so I cannot speak very good English. Not even so good like Schwarzenegger. Okay, don't talk. I will not talk until this video ends. By the way, sorry, I have to mention it's Civilization 6, Civ 6.
Again, aren't you?
The currents before us are ever changing. We must adapt and press forward if we are to see our journeys end.
And how will we know when we get there?
Oh, the sound is not synchronized very well, but it works. Just little mistakes. Okay, the sound stopped again. Like I said, the synchronization is not so good because it's an Android portation. I think you call it portation. Okay, let's say portation. It's a game that originated on the PCs, on computers. They ported it on Android. And it's the first time they did it so well because it's the first real strategy game of all time for Android. Never seen before. And then there comes Civilization. With Civilization 6, who could believe that before? I hope the game is really so, the gameplay is real, like Civilization 6 on PC. Okay, like you can see, I already logged in because you have to log in with your Google account, Google game. I forgot how you call it. Google Games or Play Store Games, or however, you have to log in with your Google account. Or you can play at all. You can choose between offline and online. If you play online, you have to pay. If you want to play, if you want to play offline, you have to pay. Okay, that was otherwise stupid logic. If you want to play offline, you have to pay, but if you want not to pay, you have to be online to do that. At the beginning, before I began this game, I tried to log in and so on. So I choose online, so I can play now. And after that, every time you begin the game, it's directly starting the intro video. You are logged in already. Okay, I did it before. It's not the first time I started the game, but it's the first time I will continue. And after this, I never have done this before, to click on these buttons. I always come until this point and then I stopped. So I was preparing so I can record the video a little bit better. Okay, now everything is configured when you want to say that. And like you can see, you can unlock the full game. Another offer until you have choose not to go offline, not to pay. They give you a second choose to unlock the full game. That means to play offline, I think they mean. So again, I will not choose that. I will choose here to play the 60 turns free. But before you want to play the tutorial. Yeah, it's normal that you want to begin with the tutorial. You want to choose everything, to enjoy, to test everything in this game what's for free, because it's the first time ever that someone ported, or I don't know, like you say, how you say, to import a game in Android, a strategy game, I mean, a real strategy game, not this Chinese crap, Chinese garbage games, that fake games that looks like in the advertisement, looks like a real strategy game, like Command and Conquer or something like Age of Empire, or like Civilization, like this game. But in reality, all these Chinese games, they originated of Chinese games. You can see many things about notifications where you can see it is Chinese rooted, from Chinese people, Chinese companies, and these games are all faked. This so-called strategy games, without saying any names. I don't want legal disputes or something, or problems with this video, so I will not call any games. But they are, like I see it, they are from Chinese companies, because they use Chinese holidays to advertise Chinese holidays in the games, not English, not European, and the company names are from Chinese companies. Okay, they are well known that they are from Chinese companies, and all these faked strategy games don't work. They don't work as strategy games. They are just click and continue. I don't know how you call it. Just click and continue. You have no choice. You have to click something. They tell you to click this button, this button, this button, this, continue on and on. It looks very nice from the graphic, from the picture, but it's worthless to play. No gameplay at all. Just a programmed step-by-step script. Nearly like this. It makes no fun at all. It's not what they advertise it as a strategy game. They let it look like a strategy game, but it never happened. I didn't know why no one was able to create a strategy game on Android like Command and Conquer. I don't know why. Someone ported an old game, I think, but I haven't seen it or tested it. This is the first real big game. I hope it's very like the original game. Okay, enough said. Let's play the tutorial. I talk too much.
From the maelstrom of sound,
Intro
wind,
video game.
and fire,
Very nice. Good
our
atmosphere.
people emerge.
It builds the atmosphere of the
here.
game.
A new world.
I can
One
drink
ripe with great
my
possibility.
ginger tea, my very hot ginger tea,
And even greater dangers.
while watching the video. Enjoy it.
Here our people stand, their destinies unwritten. Will they push forward
I
into
bet
greatness,
the end, the sound will stop like the
or see
videos
themselves
before.
lost to the ages?
Okay, but
Their
it's okay.
fate lies in
No
your
problem
hands.
at all. Like I said, the sound stopped at the end. They didn't build the sound, the background sound very good on the videos, but the rest is perfect. So let's choose an emperor, which we will begin to play as a leader. I will choose the Gilgamesh. I don't know him, but it's a man like me, so I will choose a man. And it remembers me on the Gilgamesh epos. If you know what this is, if not, Google it. Gilgamesh epos is very interesting, and perhaps it's originated from this leader, from this Sumerian emperor. So let's take this conqueror,
From the
who looks
first
like a
stirrings of
wrestler.
life beneath water, to the
I
great
just was
beasts
thinking
of the
he looks
Stone
like
Age,
wrestler on his face,
to
and
man taking
now
his
like
first upright steps,
you can see,
have
yeah,
come
he
far.
looks like Dwayne Johnson,
Now
like
begins
a
your
real
greatest quest.
wrestler.
From this early cradle of civilization on towards the stars.
They even read
Much
it out,
rests
the
upon your
text very
shoulders, King
nice.
Gilgamesh.
The
Your own
Sumerian
people
Empire.
and many people of the world look to you as a leader. But you are more than a mere man, and the weight of the world will never cause you to waver. Encourage the people of Sumer to settle the fertile lands along rivers, and be sure to choose your allies carefully, for there will be many vying for a piece of your strength. Venture forth, for it is time to begin your epic tale.
Okay, for a piece of your strength. So perhaps this is the reason he's so strong looking. I wanted to build a strong character. And when young people listening or looking interesting in this game, or noticed this game, perhaps you don't know these strategy games before, but Civilization 1, 2, 3, Part 4, Part 5, this is all epic. They are epic games, very epic. Nowadays, many young people don't play these strategy games. The only thing they play, except GTA or other open world games, are these role-play games like League of Legends and so on. I don't know something like this. Perhaps StarCraft, like in Korea, but it's a real strategy game. But you can play it like a role-play without so much strategy elements, just live playing it. You're fighting live, and you have to concentrate in the moment you are playing very much. Just something from young people, not enough for older people. And if you are tired, you cannot play like this a long time. But real strategy games like Civilization aren't like this. You are really to build something. This is so wonderful, so beautiful, but young people don't know that anymore. Perhaps they get bored when they see this intro of this game, how it begins. But let's begin the game. Okay.
Welcome, Gilgamesh.
Oh, it
Our
looks
people's
really
fate
like
lies
this
in your
original
hands.
game.
Great is the responsibility placed upon you. Perhaps I may be of service.
But it looks a little bit smaller, I think.
For too
map.
long we have roamed this world without a land to call our own. It is time we put down roots.
It is time, yes. It's time. Okay, let's select.
Our brave settlers
Okay, the map
await your
gets
command.
bigger.
We should found our first city here.
Okay, this I know. I know this from
From the seed of
Civilization
this small
5.
city shall you grow an empire. But to truly thrive, we must first see to the needs of our people.
I must mention that I played it some days before on Xbox, and it looks the same. And this on Android. I mean, I using a Galaxy S10 Plus. I can play, I can record, I can display it also while I'm playing. Recorded it on a big screen. It's wonderful, beautiful. This smartphone. The only problem with these smartphones, when they updated, sometimes they broke something. They destroy your configurations. I was able to use VR, GeoVR from Samsung, the original, how you call it, the original Googles from Samsung, Oculus. They were a collaboration with Samsung and Oculus, and then they stopped the service. They don't support Galaxies anymore. They didn't support any phone anymore. They stopped the Geo VR. They brought another new Google. And the Google, or like you say, I don't know, Google. Okay, the Google they brought out was without a need of a smartphone anymore. It has its own computer chip on the Google. This was the Google Quest. The Oculus Quest. Nothing to do with Google. Sorry, but I mean the Google. You know what I mean. Okay, my English is bad. So, like I said, before I begin to play, I want to just to explain that I was able to play on the old Samsung Oculus Gear VR, but after an update, I was not able to use anymore. Not all of this service anymore. And people who use, for example, the Note 10 or I think up from S20 were not able anymore to use it at all. I could use it, but I couldn't use any program anymore on the GBR. And after a while, some weeks ago, I got another update and everything was fine again. So I could use anything again what was before not working anymore. Now it worked. Perhaps they get an update for the Oculus Quest. When they did an update for the Oculus Quest, because Oculus Quest and GeoVR are very the same. So they decided to put it back to allow the people with the phones to use the GeoVR again. It's just a matter of updates, but not a problem about the phone. The phone is very good. Okay, so let's begin now. The city is the cornerstone of any great civilization, blah blah, population indicate the left. Okay, these things I already know. Some people don't, who never played this game, didn't know what is going on here. But I just want to test the environment, the gameplay, not to explain the game at all.
Though small now, our city will continue to grow if you allow it to. Its fate and that of our people depend upon you.
Don't forget, this is a tutorial. If you are playing a normal game, you have not this this pop-ups and this explanations here. It's just a tutorial what we are playing now. Okay, let's choose
We are
how to
fortunate that the
grow our
land
city.
surrounding our city is rich in resources.
Yes, we have to collect resources to build the lands, to use it, and so on and so on. So what they want me to do, however, each one will need a lot of explanation.
We are blessed to have
So
such bountiful lands within our borders.
they will tell me to build people, okay? So tell
Such
me.
lands will surely draw the attention of the barbarian raiders.
Too much
Our city
explanation.
requires warriors.
Okay, warriors. They begin with warriors. Now they came
If
to
our
the
people are
point.
to survive in these lands, we must focus their efforts.
It's very nice, the explanation. Just explain you everything. But it's boring for me because I know these things. But okay, let's go through. This is for me. You can construct buildings, great wonder, select warrior.
Our people's protection is our utmost concern. Direct your city towards the creation of a warrior.
Okay, it begins to look like this Chinese games where they tell you what to click on, where to go. But okay, we know it's a tutorial, not the real game. Because if they tell you everything you have to do, then it's not a game at all. It's just a stupid script. And when people who know Civilization is not stupid. It's very complex. So let's build some warrior. Check. It's underlined. With gold you can build it fast, I think. Or no, with it cost me 100 gold and 5 seconds or 5 turns.
Training has commenced.
However,
already our people feel more secure. Our empire will not be built overnight. We have...
Like they say, Civilization is a turn-based game. Okay, this is what the strategy game looks like. At least, but it's on Civilization. In other strategy game like Command and Conquer, you have not turned a turn-based game or turns-based gameplay. You can play freely. The computer, the KE, the artificial intelligence plays like it wants. You can play like you want, no turn-based. Just in Civilization you have this rule, but it's nice, it's not bad. But I have to say I like Civilization much more because I like live games, not where you have turn-based. It's just every game has its own individual character. This is the character of Civilization, and it's nice. I like Command and Conquer, but I also like Civilization very much, all parts. But I just begin at part 2 or part 3, I think, some years before. Civilization 1 I have never played. It's very old, very bad graphic. Okay, I have to end the turn. So fast, I have done nothing, just warriors. Building warriors.
Our warriors continue to train. But if we are to be more than the barbarian tribes we defend against...
Okay, choose research. We have to improve ourselves, so this is very easy.
Minds adept and unlocking.
But very complex to choose the right development. But however, you can choose every development, you will go on further on.
As our people's understanding of the earth increases, so too will our ability to harness it.
Science. Okay, you also have as a resource, you have science. You build resources in science. The symbol you can see here. Under this line, you can see all the resources, how much you have. This is the symbol for science. It's this here.
Barbarian raiders approach our city. We are surely too prize a target for them. We cannot allow these savages to
Yeah,
kill.
let's train our warriors. Oh, they have rushed the production build for this unit because it's tutorial. Oh, this is nice. Tap on the warrior until to select it. Yeah,
Warriors
unit
are the
to
blade
select
with
it.
which we will strike down our enemy. They need only your hand to guide them.
Can I zoom in, zoom out? I don't see that I can zoom in or zoom out with the mouse because I'm using the mouse. Oh, with the hand, when I touch the screen on my phone, I can zoom in and zoom out. This is like the original game, but in the original game on PC, on computer, you use the mouse for it. And when I use here, I'm using Samsung Desk, and even without Samsung Desk, when I connect a mouse with the phone, I cannot scroll. I cannot zoom in or zoom out in scrolling the mouse. It doesn't function here. Look, I'm scrolling, but nothing happened. This is bad. I don't like that. Okay, I go out. Oh, I have to be patient to pay attention which buttons I push.
Hier sind einige Ergebnisse.
Oh, something in the background. An app started. I think the Google search app. But okay. I shouldn't say okay because that will start the common app for searching terms. You know which? I wouldn't say the name because I didn't want the phone to recognize my words. So to start the app, when I say okay and blah blah, then it starts the app in the background. But it's nice that the app stays in the background so we can further continue to play. So let's choose the warrior and let's attack the barbarian. Whoops. Wrong button. Like this, okay.
Victory! The barbarians have learned we are not a people to be trifled with. Still,
Okay,
they
the
will
fight was
return,
a little bit too
and next
fast.
time I fear they will not take us
The original
lightly.
game has not so fast fight. You can watch how they fight each other. I hope it's only in the tutorial so fast, because
We
it's
should take advantage
nice to
of
watch
this lull in
fights.
hostilities. With
Because
our
you don't
warriors
know
now
if you
prepared, we may
win
focus
or
our
not.
production capabilities
This is the
towards
gameplay,
the city
part of the
itself.
gameplay. I hope you heard my voice because it talks too loud. I hear my voice very low, and the voice of the gameplay is very loud. I hope you hear what I'm saying, or perhaps it's better you don't hear what I'm saying, because then you get rid of my blah blah. I try not to talk so much. Okay, let's play. Let's continue. Now I will not talk anymore. I'm just playing the tutorial.
The lands surrounding our city are fertile, yet as of now, they lie undeveloped. We must create... Excellent! The skip... While our builders train to improve life within our borders, we must not ignore the lands beyond them. Beyond combat, our warriors make for ideal explorers in this uncertain and hostile world. You need only give the word, and they shall set forth into the unknown. Alone, on foot, the wildlands take a heavy toll on our...
Okay, this is like the original game. You can put in your warriors or even your workers where they have to go. And every point of this, every field is one turn. So you need 2 turns to this point, or to this point, or to this point. But here, you cannot go to this point, but you can go here. It's very weird. Okay, however, let's... I forgot it's a tutorial, so they want me to go here.
Already our warriors' efforts bear fruit. They have
Blah blah blah. Exploring tribal village can give you civilization of many... okay, we have to
This
explore.
people seem different from the barbarian tribes we encountered.
This is the problem. When you go 2 fields, you have to make 1 turn, and 1 turn is about 2 fields or 3 fields. However, everything works with these turns.
Our warriors stand before the village gates. They await your command to enter.
Let's zoom in a little bit. Okay, I zoom in, but I cannot put it in the middle. Where are we at? So zoom in, but no going left, right or something. It's very bad. This is not good. Okay, well, let's stay like this. But I don't like that. Perhaps when I push here, no, it doesn't work. Okay, they want to enter a new village. I was going to zoom in so you can see the village, but when I zoom in, it doesn't zoom. It zooms just in the middle. Cannot move the map. So let's just go on. Zack. No, it didn't want to move on.
It would seem friendship has its rewards. Our success against the barbarians has reached this village. Impressed by our culture, though not skilled in the ways of combat, this tribe possess a great knowledge of the land.
Scout, okay, I know the scouts. The scouts are very fast. They can go further than other units. You tap on this so that
may bring many rewards.
the KA,
Let us
the
not
computer,
forget the
can make
safety of
his
our
moves.
capital.
You
We
are
should direct our
working
warriors home
against the
for its
computer.
protection. Our scouts await orders. Our city continues to prosper. Already our people thrive, and our population...
okay, this tutorial is to, oh, okay, now I see like how you can move. You can move the card after the command of the tutorial.